Well, welcome everybody to the Monday morning mastermind call for Mailbox Power affiliates. We have put this call together, Mike and I, not to be the people you hear from each week. We want to hear from you. It's truly a mastermind. A mastermind is about a rising tide lifts all ships, and that we all share our experiences because we learn from all of you all of the time. It's amazing how much we've learned from all of you to move our business forward. So please don't be shy in sharing wins and successes that you've had, because it really does help other people, because we all have different skill sets. We all have different talents that we came into this world with. And some of us don't have the other talent. So we rely on other people around us to fill in those gaps and to help us learn, or to kind of lean on them and kind of collaborate and do things together. Like maybe if somebody's really good at social media, maybe you partner with somebody that does social media really well and they suck at showing up in the mailbox, and you partner together to help each other out. So that's what we do here on these calls. I do always like to start the call with the wins. We do have Wendy on, so I want to keep them short. But I see Alan with his hand up, so I'm going to let Alan, and let me change it to gallery view, because there we go, so we can see everybody. Go ahead, Alan.
I am so excited, folks. I have not slept in 3 days. Last Thursday, I met with a nonprofit about my family foundation giving them money, and that evolved into them agreeing in principle to hire me to implement Rocket Notes and Mailbox Power at the highest levels and provide done-for-you services initially.
Nice. Congratulations. That's awesome. I love hearing those type of stories.
And it just has shown me the path to do it again and again and again.
Yep.
Right now I'm shooting for one of these type of engagements each month.
Awesome. And that's a great goal. And then once you hit that once a month, now maybe you make it twice and 3 times, or maybe something happens in life and you're like, no, I'm going. You decide you're truly all in.
Yep.
You love the platform, and then you just shoot for the moon.
It's all coming at a very opportune time, Brenda. It's been 9 months since I launched 2 new companies. Bear in mind, I'm 67 years old and semi-retired. Okay, but I am working to completely automate my traditional legal time and billing software support and focus entirely on Mailbox Power.
Awesome.
And, yeah, it's time. It's
we
time.
we look forward to watching you grow in the company. Not that you haven't grown already, but as you grow in the company. I know Mary.
I look forward to providing said reports.
Awesome. Mary, I know you had your hand up, but then you took it down. Did you have something to share? I know you're having trouble with your video. No? Any other quick wins to share for the week? Richard. Welcome, Richard. I think I've seen you on the call a couple of times, but you're not a regular. Nope, this is your first time. Well, then
right. My win is that I'm here. I've it's almost like a gym membership with me. I joined Mailbox Power, over $1,000 ago. It's like going to the gym and saying, here's my credit card. You will never see me again. Just bill me every month. And somehow magically I will get in shape. I'm a realtor. I also have another finance-related sales business. Doing mailings was a no-brainer. I was in send-out cards for years. I sponsored Lulu, then Lulu sponsored me. here to Mailbox Power. I've done a little bit of mailings. I've paid attention and watched a lot of Steve Angeline's presentations, and I'm known. Kelly Wheeler is sort of a known entity to me, but what blew me away and took me over the top and made me commit to Lulu that I was going to be on these calls and start to really work this was the Rocket Notes.
Awesome.
So I'm not just jumping into Rocket Notes. I'm going to be a mailing machine because there's just, I live in Brookline, Massachusetts, a nice part of Boston, and you could throw a pebble and hit 10 realtors.
Yep.
So I got to do something different, and I want to have something to offer them, my fellow realtors as well. So I'm in. That's my win.
Awesome. Well, welcome. And we have these calls every Monday. So feel free to hop in. It's all about teaching each other and helping each other to grow our businesses. So you are in the right place. And then we have generally, we have one corporate call a month, which is the first Wednesday of the month. But keep your eyes peeled because obviously we've had a couple of special calls with everything going on. So congratulations and welcome. I think Irma had her hand up. Nope. Awesome. So I just wanted to get into, and like I said, Wendy is here to answer any questions because obviously we just launched Rocket Notes. We are blown away. I will be honest. We haven't had a chance to play with it a lot because we were at a conference this past week with Ray Higdon. Ray Higdon's books are in the store that you can buy them, or some of them are. He has more than what we have, but Ray is a part of this community and a big supporter of Mailbox Power. And so we went down and it was a phenomenal conference. And I think one of the biggest takeaways I had from it was the whole faith over fear. You heard so many stories of people knowing whatever your faith is. You don't have to be a Christian. Whatever your faith is, you may have had that your whole life and you've been following a faithful journey, but you haven't necessarily turned your business over to whoever you call, I call it God, whatever you call it. And it was just an amazing experience. And thinking about Ray, I think it was Ray, talked about the cost. And I'm going to say it wrong. I've got my notes right here, but I got like this many pages of notes. The cost of indecision, in other words. So this is where you want to be, and this is where you are, and what is it costing you? The years, the months, what is the monetary value between those? And so many times we look at the cost of a new system like Rocket Notes, or we look at the cost of a coaching, and we say, and I've used these words, we can't afford it, or we choose not to spend the money right now, or maybe you haven't made enough money in your business to see the value of it yet. But if you took that leap of faith, where could your business be? We heard extraordinary stories over the last few days of people that were like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, but I feel like I need to do it. And then they did it. And like some of them went from like 5,000 to 50,000 a month in income, or different stories. Like, I mean, it was just phenomenal once you actually believe in yourself and put faith over fear. So I wanted to open it up with that. And see if anybody had any comments or wanted to add to that. Suzanne.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Interesting subject, because I go to a spiritual center, and our minister, this has been the topic for the last several weeks. You know, faith over fear. I mean, that wasn't faith over fear, but it was just having faith, and it was the basic thing that he was talking about is, if you're really wobbling back and forth between two things, you know, what am I going to do? Am I going to do this, or am I going to do that? Back and forth. You waste so much time, like you were saying, and money and everything. And he was saying, just choose. And he didn't like the word decision, because decide is like suicide and genocide, and it's like the ending. You know, so don't use the word, that's what he was saying. Don't use the word decide, but use the word select or choose. And that way, if once you choose to do something, you know, either A or B, then you can, you know, you have a plan and you're going in that direction. However, if you know, if things aren't working out the way you thought it was, you can always choose something else, you know, and go another way. You don't have to, you know, if it doesn't work. Anyway, but it's interesting that I was going to go to the faith over fear, and I just was not able to do so. But yeah, it sounds like I got the same lesson that you did.
It was great. And I'm trying to find my note on decision, and it was a different perspective on decision than you had. And so I was trying to find it, but I'm not. Oh, decisions cut off every other possibility. But sometimes we need to make a decision. I can tell you, in my life, there have been many times where there was a door open and I wasn't fully walking through it. And until I fully walked through that door and decided to move in that direction, I wasn't allowing the opportunity and the possibilities of that route to bless my life. And the other thing that came up for me when you were saying that, Susan, is I don't remember who it was. There's been several mentors I've had that have said, are you straddling the line and walking here and here? Here's the line, here and here and here. And now a fork in the road comes. You can't keep going that way. You've got to choose to move one way or the other. And sometimes we find out that wasn't the best choice we made. And then we get to another fork in the road and we make another decision, but that's okay. Decide or choose and go all in with your choices. Marie. Oh, you're muted.
Thank you. I'm a very big fan of James Clear, author of Atomic Habits.
Yep.
And I get his newsletter, and he shared something that I think is in line with what we're talking about here. And I love the word courage. So decision, and then the courage to continue. So I'll share this with you, and then I'll put it in the chat. So it's a recipe for success. First ingredient is enough courage to get started, plus enough sense to focus on something you're naturally suited for, plus enough persistence to stay in the game long enough to catch a few lucky breaks, plus a lot of hard work.
I love that.
I thought it was perfect. Yeah.
And I'm going to add, you know, to get enough lucky breaks, to me, it's not, you do get some luck along the lines, but it's not luck. It's you being committed to something and being persistent about it. And even our bad habits, when we're persistent about bad habits, well, guess what? We get the results. I like that. It is about persistence and being consistent until you reach the finish line, because so many people stop inches from the finish line, inches from the dreams that they have and the goals they have because they give up.
So I've always loved, I don't know who said it first, but I believe is the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're putting yourself out there.
Yep. Irma.
So as you know, I'm considered an expert in decision making and problem solving. My book on
Yep.
Mailbox Power, it's called Win X. And it's absolutely true that we are absolutely positively the result of our decisions. Every decision we make and action we take impacts us and often many others. And a no decision is a decision.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you
Amen to
decide
that.
no, you made, some people say, well, I don't know if I should. I don't know if that's a decision.
Yep.
Make the decision. And then as someone else said, if you don't like your decision, change it or improve it, work harder at it. And it's not just working harder, it's working smart, right? Using everything you have and using it well and learning everything you can learn about it to make it work for you. So I just thought I'd throw that in.
Lots of pivots in life. Josh.
Hi there, everybody. Sorry, I was multitasking here, and I don't know if my camera's looking right because I'm using my iPad. But who just went before Irma? I'm sorry, I was listening, but I wasn't looking.
Marie.
Marie, yeah. So it's funny, Marie, some of the things that you said. I apologize if anybody's offended because there's just a very small tad of coarser language. But this is something I have hanging in my living room. That's from Gary Vee. If I can, is that even focused?
No, it's not. You'll have to put it. You'll have to put a picture in the chat or something.
Yeah. Anyway, but it's a piece of art from Gary Vee. Oh, I know why. It's because it's blurring the background. And it says, here's for ordering success. Thank you. Success kit. One hustle, one focus. And it's a diner notepad, right? One hustle, one focus, one optimism, one discipline. Have we heard these before? Mm-hmm. One failure, one risk, one patience, one criticism, one persistence, total cost, hard work, change due, nobody owes you something.
Yeah. Fill in the blank.
So, but it was so great to hear that, to hear Marie saying that, and to hear you kind of bringing up the things with the decision stuff. Because my thing is, I can wrap it all up as a package called imposter syndrome, because I can make great videos and I can take a topic and riff. And I had a thing I was doing just before COVID happened called Tunnel Talk Today. And I would walk and just riff for 5 minutes walking through this tunnel to my office. And the key is choosing, and the alternate word is making the choice, choosing to do, because sometimes I choose not to. And if you choose not to, then you get no results. Exactly. So I think it all kind of circles right back around to that. So thanks everybody for saying that. But yeah.
Thank you. And so we have a choice before us. It closes Thursday at noon, correct, Wendy? Noon, Pacific or Mountain?
Pacific time.
Noon Pacific time, Thursday.
Pacific time. Yes.
And that is the new opportunity with Rocket Notes. For those that don't know and have not watched, were not on the calls last week, I encourage you to go back and watch. They put it together all in a single video, about a 1 hour video of the 2 calls, and go watch it. And I want you to keep your mind open to the possibilities and the opportunity here, because I truly believe I've had lots of people reach out to Mike. Well, at least to me. I don't know about to Mike, but in the last week, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Have you done it? What, do you think I should do it? I can't make a decision for you. You have to make the decision, and you have to go watch those videos and decide if this is right for you. But from everything I've seen out there and all the research I've done, there are some amazing CRM systems. And there are some amazing direct mail marketing systems. And there are some amazing tangible touch, heartfelt card systems. And there are some amazing personalized gift systems. We now have it all at our fingertips. Now, do I know how to use it all yet? No. And I'm going to be tapping into the training that's available. And if there are opportunities to just, this is just me, you could do what you want. But if there are opportunities, and Wendy's ears are probably listening, if there are opportunities for me to say, Will or Brian, just go build this for me so that I don't have to. I mean, a lot of it's already built, but there is some things like we want to move our website, and some things you may have a website, which isn't part, they'll train you, but I'm okay with raising my hand and saying, I'll pay a fee to go have somebody else do it for me. Just like a lot of you have raised your hand and reached out to me with your clients or yourself and said, you know what, I see the power of Mailbox Power, but I don't have the time or the energy, or I'm not techie, I can't set it up. Would you please set it up for my clients? And we offer that concierge done for you services. So tap into all the resources you have. Go watch the videos and make a decision for yourself. You may be on here and it may not be the right fit for you, and the the founding affiliate opportunity might not be right for you because you are not techie and you're never going to be able to really understand it enough to talk about it, but at least use it in your business. Wendy, do you want to add anything?
I do. First, so fun to be on this call this morning. I love the motivational and inspirational side of it and everything that Brenda said. I'm, as you guys know, a big believer in, stepping into your fear and taking action. And if you don't know what to do, I always feel like action cures fear. But what I can tell you about this, I have watched this team. So just to kind of give you guys a little feel for what it looks like here at corporate. So I'm primarily supporting the Mailbox Power side. I'm primarily supporting Mailbox Power affiliates, influencers that are partnering with us on Mailbox Power. So number one, Mailbox Power is strong. It is the foundation of this entire thing. Mailbox Power is not going anywhere. Mailbox Power is literally what differentiates us in the CRM. Because there are lots of CRMs out there, but how many people have a direct mail component that is built on 20 plus years of experience in publishing by the actual architects of the platform, who are Jerry and Justin. So Mailbox Power is such an important component of this. It's what's making it so attractive to people who already have, maybe they have a texting service, an email service, something that's managing their customer information, helping them keep track of everything, but they don't have a direct mail component. So Mailbox Power is like, that's us. That's who we are, right? Now, I've been watching, literally, I watched Brian and Will come on via kind of Zoom and virtual, and they weren't located here in Utah. They have relocated, both of them, here to Utah, brought their families here. Justin's brought them here. That's how dedicated he is to the Rocket Notes part of our company. They're geniuses, like literally, like I listened to them talking. Brian, Ian, and Will are fantastic. They come from huge companies. They have their background. I think the most recent is Zillow. They work with big players in this area. But as you start to learn about the CRM, and I'm like Brenda, even though I'm in corporate, I don't work on the CRM on a day-to-day basis. Rocket Notes has not been my focus. So I'm getting trained on Rocket Notes too. And the more that I learn, I mean, the AI component is incredibly amazing for business owners. Just the ability to be able to follow up, as Justin was saying, a text after you sent out a direct mail piece, or follow up with an email, just being able to have all those components. But what I will say, Brenda, is the opportunity, Justin said to me, hard and fast, we're ending it on Thursday as far as affiliates go, at least for the foreseeable future, if not forever. we don't want to have zillions of affiliates for Rocket Notes. We want to have zillions of customers, but we want to give you guys the opportunity to bring us those customers. So that opportunity to be a founding affiliate and to even sign up as affiliate and as a Rocket Notes affiliate is ending on Thursday at noon for the foreseeable future. Justin's like, nope, we're going to close that. And then we'll just work on primarily helping people to become users of Rocket Notes. So I say it's a great investment in your business. I am absolutely like Brenda. If it feels right, and even if I have to build my wings on the way down and learn it, I'm still going to do it and take advantage of it. And just knowing the people that are building it here, Justin is all in, Brad is all in, I'm all in. And then we have this amazing team that he has brought in to support you guys. If you have any questions, there is a chat inside of Rocket Notes once you're signed up. If you have questions on how to get started, send me a message. I literally ask anyone. I'll get Brian to call you right back. There's been so many phone calls. I just walk in the other room and say, Brian, Will, you need to call Irma. You need to call Alan. You need to call Marie. They've got questions. And then there will be regular training and support for Rocket Notes and for the CRM going forward. I think Brian's going to do a weekly training, if not a bi-weekly training to start. And to one last thing, Brenda, to your question of done for you, just hang tight for a second.
Yeah,
there's going to be an opportunity.
I kind of figured it.
There totally is. And they built in so many. I think Alan was mentioning that at the beginning of the call, how many things are already built in with workflows and, emails and all of these things. But yes, there will be some opportunities for that. So we're just super excited. I didn't sleep all weekend either, Alan, but it was for different reasons. My phone was blowing up from the minute that we announced it. So it's been really, really busy here, but really awesome. Thank you for all your support, all of you.
And we were at Faith Over Fear, and Vanessa's phone was blowing up, and several other people that were at Faith Over Fear that are Mailbox Power affiliates. And they came to me and they're like, what's going on? My phone's blowing up. What's going on? So I was able to fill them in somewhat, but I said, go watch the video because we need to go back and rewatch the videos. But
yes,
do it now. And I think it was Kathy put in the chat, let me find Kathy's, where is it? Yep. Richard Branson says, if an opportunity presents itself, say yes and figure it out later.
Walk through that door.
Walk through that door. $2.99. I mean, $2.99 versus $4.99. That's a huge difference.
A huge difference.
And
yes.
a huge opportunity in front of us. And if you take advantage of the opportunity in 3, 4, 5 months down the road, or even a few months down the road, you realize maybe this isn't for me. At least you have the opportunity to be a founding affiliate. And we're not going to beat you up if you leave, but why not? Why not?
Brenda?
Take advantage. Josh.
Sorry if I just can really quick. Everything that Wendy just said, and Wendy, you and I still need to have a call. But everything that Wendy just said, and I had a call earlier in the week before the weekend, and just to kind of set it for everybody that's still kind of wondering, and like we've been talking about, it's not as crowded as you might think in this affiliate space for Rocket Notes. I'll just leave it at that.
No.
So it's a chance to be in a very small group, and I'll just leave it at that. And you've got 72 hours.
Yep. And Suzanne.
Yes, just a question, Wendy. Somebody who is has a pro account on Mailbox Power. If they sign up for the $2.99, they will automatically go into the executive account, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I had just paid, or just been, what do you want to say? I paid my monthly dues at Mailbox Power, and then I did the $2.99. So is there a rebate, or how does that work?
Yes. So just chat in on the Mailbox Power website. Bobby Joe or Helen can help you with that. Just say just what you just said. Hey, I just barely paid my pro. I've signed up for Rocket Notes, and we're prorating everyone or crediting them back or whatever we need to do. Also, if you have an annual like executive, we're prorating and crediting that back. So just, they can totally take care of you. Bobby Joe knows everything as normal. She's in charge here. And she's got all the info.
Yeah, that brings
She'll
up
take
another
care of you.
question, Wendy. I signed up with the executive account with Mailbox Power when they very first introduced it. I mean, the day of practically. And we were
Yes.
told then that we would be paying the $149 until December 31st, 2023. And I was
Okay.
charged the $200 or whatever it was, $199 in the end of August or whatever. On my last
Okay,
payment.
that's another question. That's something else you should chat in with Bobby Joe and make sure that that gets adjusted.
Okay.
Yes, just chat in with her because we've had lots of promos and lots of specials, and some ended in July and some ended in December. So
I know.
just make sure.
Okay.
Amazing.
I was wondering about that because I thought, well, that
Good
isn't
care of
right, you know?
Well,
although that I paid the
It's gonna be-
$299, it doesn't make any difference because I would either get back the $200 or the $149, I guess. So
Yes,
anyway,
right.
I just wanted to clear that up. Thank you very much. I appreciate your
You
help.
bet. Yeah, and she'll look at your account specifically and make sure that we've got it corrected right. So yeah, just chat in with her.
yeah, and like Wendy said, there have been multiple promotions. Not everybody has till December with the executives. So it really depends on when you pulled the trigger, whether that goes up or not. So Alan.
I truly believe, folks, that it's a no-brainer. I assessed it for myself. I owed it to myself and my professional development to do this. My understanding, Wendy, please confirm, is that as a founder, our subscription price never goes up.
That's correct. Forever. Justin put it in the post, forever.
I
So
have
that's your price
been
forever.
Yeah.
on 6-person CRM team supporting Microsoft products, engaged with huge companies, Cox Communications, APS Public Service in Arizona. Thousands of users, huge implementations, extraordinary custom design efforts. This blows that product out of the water. Admittedly, in Microsoft defense, that was half a dozen years ago. I'm sure their product has gotten better. This is just the tip of the iceberg that these folks have been able to communicate to us.
Yeah.
And
I can't
It's
sleep
really
at night.
impressive.
My brain is
watching it.
spinning with all the possibilities.
yeah, and I'm excited to kind of bring everything together in one place. Like I said, I have used the guts of this system, or what it's built on before, and had to learn it all myself. There were a few templates, but there wasn't a lot, and it was a large learning curve. And people tell me all the time in Colorado Springs, you are the queen of follow up. And I feel like I fail every single day. I look at go back through my calendar, and Vanessa taught us this. Go back through your calendar and start in January and look at all the appointments you have and who has fallen through the cracks. Maybe you talked to them a few times and then it just wasn't the right time. And they may be on a Mailbox Power automation. They may be getting something monthly, but it's on us to reach out to them regularly. And I just see this as a huge possibility with the new Rocket Notes platform, because it monitors your text and your emails and everything all in one place. I had another CRM that sort of did that, but then broke its connection with my cell phone provider. So then it wasn't. But that platform was amazing, and we're still paying for it. So now I can migrate everything from there over, and just the ability that didn't even let me do email, like sequential, I'm going to call it an automation. I don't know what the proper term is on the CRM side, but the step-by-step where it'll do an email, a phone call, or a text in a package. I couldn't do that over there. And I still loved that system. And we were paying, I mean, it wasn't quite as much as this, but it did like 1/10 of what we can do through here. So I'm super excited. I know we've gone a little bit over. Wendy, is there any final thoughts you want to leave us with from corporate?
Just so much gratitude for all of you. We talk about you guys every single day. We know that the affiliates built this company. This company is built from your amazing support, from your belief, from your trust in Justin and the team. We love you guys, and we feel like this is something that can create, as Brenda, you said, use in your own business. So amazing sales, follow-up relationships, nurturing campaigns, contacts. Brenda's the queen of follow-up. This is like giving her, you know, another Brenda times 1,000 that can be doing all kinds of things besides follow-up. And then just trusting in this new venture with us. We appreciate that. We're so excited about it. Justin wants to make it accessible to as many affiliates as he can. But as I think Alan said, there aren't hundreds of affiliates. There are, you know, under 100 right now that are Rocket Notes affiliates. So it's going to be a very, I think, exciting thing to be a founding affiliate with Rocket Notes. This kind of gives you guys, I know that at times it has felt like where are you guys? What are you doing? And literally this has been such a huge project. And then on the flip side of that too, we are going to support you guys with amazing stuff for the holidays. I just saw literally 50 designs for holiday cards and holiday packages and all the things we're putting together for holiday for you guys. So we're doing everything we can with a small team to support you guys, and we appreciate your patience and support and feedback and just you guys being as excited as we are. So you guys are awesome. We really, really appreciate our affiliate base and family.
So on that note, Wendy, since there's only a few of us on the call, can you tell us when when can we expect some of them? Are we going to have another call soon where we get to see all that stuff?
Yes, so our timeline is to have, so you will see a few of the products that we talked about on your special call when we hijacked you last Monday, are now live in the catalog, gift and card catalog. I think the pizza cutter's in there. I think the diffuser, if it's not in there, it will be. The cornhole game's in there.
The t-shirts are in there because I already saw.
Yeah, the t-shirts are in there. So all products will be in there within this next week, or by the end of the month at the latest. October 1st is our deadline that we have set to introduce to you. We'll release all of the holiday packages, all of the cards will be in the design catalog, all the holiday packages will be in the gift and card catalog, and we will be selling to you guys or offering to you guys a holiday gifting guide that will be 6x9. You'll be able to buy them in packs of, I think we decided packs of 20. I'm pretty sure that's what we decided. Yeah. So anyway, they'll have everything in them. They'll be beautiful. They have a full spread page that introduces someone to Mailbox Power and the power of business gifting and why you need to use our system. Then it'll have all of our new holiday packages and designs. And then on the last page, it will have a place to contact your affiliate for special 3-month pricing. Here's the landing page. You guys will be able to go into the design studio there and put in your information so that you'll be able to print those for yourself and have your information in the back of them to be able to hand those out in October, November. So all of the businesses that you know around your area, if you want to send them out to everyone to say, hey, let's ditch the basket this Christmas. Let's make Christmas really amazing and use Mailbox Power. So you are going to have a holiday gifting guide, and I believe there are So there are 4 categories that I put together, under 10, under 25, under 50, under 100, which was Brenda's idea, by the way. She's the one who gave us that amazing idea. And in each category there, I have submitted 5 to 6 ideas or packages. And a lot of those also come from Brenda and Michael. So you guys are amazing. So yes, does that help?
Yes.
That's our timeline.
Yes. Thank you, Wendy. And I'll have to reach out to you because I'm like, if it's done a little earlier, I have a big presentation at the end of September. And so
Oh,
if
okay.
I could get some before that so that I could hand them out.
Have them to
that'd be
hand
awesome.
out.
Yeah.
Hey, well, we are going to an event the last week of September. This is kind of fun for those of you guys that know ClickFunnels. Mailbox Power is getting a double comma club award on stage. So we'll be in Florida, most of the corporate team, the last week of this month, September. So our goal is to have it all done before we go. So most of the designs are done. We're waiting for a few more products to come in. We have Amy, who is with, is it Plaidfish? Is that the name of her? She's amazing. Amy is an amazing designer. She is doing pretty much all of the holiday designs for us. So,
Oh, wow. Cool.
yeah, they're gorgeous. I already have seen several of them and I'm like so excited. So for holiday, I think we're going to have it covered this year, maybe better than Mailbox Power's ever done before. So that is my personal goal.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Wendy, for being here and supporting us at corporate. We look forward to all of the new products and the new announcements. And before I close out this call, I just want to remind everybody Thursday at noon Pacific time is the drop dead date. So I see a few hands up. I don't know if they're applauding or they wanted to ask a question, but we're over time. So I am going to close out this call and just say thank you to all of you. And we look forward to seeing you on next Monday's Mastermind call. Have a great week, everyone.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Brenda.
You're welcome. Thank you, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.